Why was reincarnation banned from the Bible? Hello, everyone. Today, we are going to explore a fascinating mystery. Why did the concept of reincarnation once exist in Christianity, but was later removed from the Bible? Let's dive into history and the key events that led to this change. What is reincarnation? First, we need to understand what reincarnation is. It is the belief that the human soul does not disappear after death, but is reborn in a new body, continuing its journey. This belief is very common in Eastern religions, such as Hinduism and Buddhism. However, what many people don't know is that some early Christian groups also believed in reincarnation. Was reincarnation mentioned in the Bible? Although today's Bible does not mention reincarnation, there are signs that this idea was once discussed, or at least considered. For example, in Matthew 11:14, Jesus stated that John the Baptist was Elijah who had returned. This raises the question, was he referring to a form of reincarnation? Groups such as the Gnostics believed that the soul must go through multiple lifetimes to purify itself and reach perfection. Why was reincarnation removed? So what led the church to remove this idea? The answer lies in a significant historical event, the Second Council of Constantinople in 553, led by Emperor Justinian I. At this council, the Church officially condemned the teachings of theologian Origen, a highly influential figure who supported the idea that souls could experience multiple lifetimes. The main reason the Church rejected reincarnation was because they wanted to emphasize the concept of heaven and hell. If people had the chance to be reborn and correct their mistakes over multiple lives, then the idea of final judgment and the Church's authority would lose its significance. Did reincarnation truly disappear? Although Catholicism and Protestantism reject reincarnation, some smaller Christian groups and modern theologians continue to explore this possibility. Furthermore, some theories suggest that certain texts related to reincarnation may have been edited or removed from the Bible to align with official church doctrine. Conclusion. So, why was reincarnation banned from the Bible? The answer is not just theological, but also tied to the power and influence of the church at that time. This raises a bigger question. How many ancient truths have been buried or altered over time? What do you think about this? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more fascinating content. What really is the law of Thelema? Liber al vel legis. The law of Thelemus is one of the most intriguing and mysterious philosophical and spiritual doctrines of the modern era. Rooted in the teachings of Aleister Crowley, the English occultist, magician, and writer, Thelema is a religious and philosophical system that emphasizes personal will, self-discovery, and spiritual enlightenment. At its core, it is derived from Liber al vel legis, also known as the Book of the Law, which Crowley claimed to have received through a mystical experience in 1904, The Origins of Thelema. The law of Thelema is primarily based on Liber al vel legis, a text Crowley claimed was dictated to him by a spiritual entity named Was over 3 days in Cairo, Egypt. The book serves as the foundational scripture of Thelema and introduces its key principles. The name Thelema itself comes from the Greek word thelema, meaning will. This concept of true will is central to Thelemic philosophy, the core tenets of Thelema. At the heart of Thelema is a simple yet profound declaration. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will. These statements, taken from Liber al vel legis, encapsulate the essence of thelemic belief. But what do they actually mean? Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. This phrase is often misunderstood as an endorsement of hedonism or lawlessness. However, in thelemic philosophy, true will refers to one's deepest, most authentic purpose in life, aligned with their spiritual nature. It is not about reckless self-indulgence, but about understanding and fulfilling one's destiny. Love is the law, love under will. This principle suggests that love is a guiding force, but it must be in harmony with one's true will. It is not about blind passion, but about a husher love that aligns with one's divine purpose. The 3 chapters of Liber al vel legis. The Book of the Law is divided into 3 chapters, each attributed to different divine aspects. Nuit, the infinite goddess of the night sky, representing boundless potential and cosmic unity. Hadit, the point of pure consciousness and motion, symbolizing the essence of personal experience and self-discovery. Rahur Kuit, a form of the Egyptian god Horus, embodying strength, war, and the new era of spiritual awakening. Each chapter presents mystical and sometimes cryptic verses that have been widely interpreted by Thelemites and scholars alike. Thelema's influence and modern relevance. Thelema has had a significant impact on modern occultism, influencing various magical traditions, esoteric orders, and even elements of psychology and philosophy. Organizations such as the Ordo Templi Orientis, OTO, and the AF-La follow Crowley's teachings and work to spread the philosophy of Thelema. The philosophy of Thelema can also be seen as a precursor to contemporary ideas of self-actualization, free will, and personal responsibility. It encourages individuals to seek their true purpose and to act in accordance with their highest potential. This message of self-discovery and spiritual exploration continues to attract people today. Conclusion. The law of Thelema, as presented in Liber al vel legis, is a powerful spiritual doctrine that urges individuals to seek their own true will and live in accordance with it. While it remains a subject of debate and interpretation, its core message resonates with those who seek personal empowerment, freedom, and a deeper understanding of their spiritual journey. Whether viewed as a mystical revelation or an esoteric philosophy, Thelema continues to be a fascinating and influential path in the realm of spirituality and self-discovery. As Crowley himself famously wrote, "Every man and every woman is a star." Perhaps the law of Thelema is ultimately about recognizing and embracing that inner light within each of us. The effects of complaining on your energy field. It all started on an ordinary morning when Anna found herself stuck in traffic, late for an important meeting. Frustration bubbled up inside her, and soon she was mumbling complaints about everything. The traffic, the weather, even the coffee she spilled earlier. By the time she reached the office, she felt exhausted, irritated, and surprisingly even more unlucky than before. Little did she know her energy field was shifting, drawing in more negativity with every complaint. The invisible weight of complaints. Anna's best friend, Lily, had always believed in energy and its power over our lives. One evening as they sat together, Lily noticed Anna's tired expression and asked, "Have you ever wondered why you feel so drained all the time?" Anna sighed. "It's just life. Everything seems to be working against me." Lily smiled knowingly. "Or maybe it's the way you respond to life that's working against you." She paused before continuing. Every time you complain, you lower your vibrational frequency. Imagine energy as music. Positive emotions like gratitude and love play at high, uplifting notes, while negativity and frustration create low, heavy tones. When you complain, you tune yourself to those low frequencies, making it harder to feel joy and peace. Anna frowned, thinking about the endless loop of bad days she had been experiencing. Could her attitude really be affecting her reality? Attracting more of the same. Over the next few days, Anna started paying attention. She noticed that whenever she complained, small inconveniences seemed to pile up. She'd misplace her keys, forget important tasks, or encounter rude people. On the other hand, when she made an effort to shift her focus, she began to see small moments of joy she had previously overlooked. Lily explained, "The law of attraction is always at work. If you constantly focus on what's wrong, your energy aligns with negativity, and life mirrors it back to you. But if you focus on solutions and gratitude, you start to attract better experiences." The toll on the mind and body won. Evening, while scrolling through her phone, Anna came across an article explaining how constant complaining triggers stress responses in the brain. The body releases cortisol, the stress hormone, which weakens the immune system, increases blood pressure, and contributes to anxiety. She realized that her fatigue and tension weren't just from external events, but also from the stress she created internally by dwelling on negativity. The ripple effect on others. Anna also began to notice how her energy affected those around her. At work, when she vented about her problems, her colleagues either joined in with their own complaints or subtly distanced themselves. At home, her negative mood often influenced her interactions with family and friends. Lily's words echoed in her mind. Energy is contagious. If you constantly emit frustration, people around you will either absorb it or move away to protect their own energy. A shift in perspective. Determined to change, Anna took small steps. Instead of complaining about the weather, she appreciated the fresh air. Instead of venting about traffic, she used the time to listen to her favorite podcasts. Each time she felt the urge to complain, she asked herself, "Is this helping me?" More often than not, the answer was no. Lily had suggested a few practices to shift her energy: gratitude journaling, writing down 3 things she was grateful for each day, surrounding herself with positivity, spending time with uplifting people, and avoiding habitual complainers, mindful speech, replacing complaints with constructive thoughts, solution-oriented thinking. Instead of focusing on problems, she looked for ways to improve situations: energy cleansing, meditation, deep breathing, and spending time in nature to clear negative energy. The transformation weeks later, Anna felt lighter, happier, and more in control of her emotions. She still faced challenges, but she no longer let them dictate her mood. One day, stuck in traffic again, she smiled to herself instead of sighing in frustration. Turning on her favorite song, she realized something profound. Happiness wasn't about avoiding problems, but about choosing how to respond to them. Complaining had once drained her energy, but now, by shifting her perspective, she had reclaimed her power. And in doing so, she had transformed her world from a place of frustration to one of possibility and peace and